In today's video, I'm going to show you a great way to make money online. You can do this from anywhere in the world. All you need is a computer and an internet connection. Some people are making over $2,000 per week with this method. Nowadays, it's easy to make money online even without any special skills. Before we get started, welcome to my channel, The Single Mum Entrepreneur. I teach you about online side hustles and passive income. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my latest videos. So the website that we're going to look at and talk about for this particular method is a freelancing website called Latium, L-A-T-I-U-M, and I will put the link to latium.org in the description underneath the video. So this is a freelancing platform. As you can see, people can come here if they want to hire freelancers, and you can also join this platform if you want to work. Now, you may have come across a platform called Fiverr.com, which is probably the most well-known freelancing platform. There are others as well that do this kind of work and offer this kind of work for freelancers. Freelancers is really for freelancing is very, very big at the moment. It has been this way for a couple of years now in particular. You know, you can make good money by being a freelancer, and you also obviously have freedom over your time. But you do have to, on this platform, like with others, you set your own rates for the work that you want to provide a service for. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at some of the freelancers and just have a look at some of the available tasks so that you get an idea of what you can do on this platform. And what I will say is that you can actually be paid in multiple payment methods. That, for example, you can get paid in Bitcoin, and you can also get paid in US dollars and other methods as well. So let's just take a quick look at what kind of jobs are available. So if you just go and have a look at some of their featured projects, for example, somebody here is looking for a project to be developed for $2,500 to $5,000. So they're developing an online store for digital goods, for example. Some of these, you know, are very specialized to do with crypto and blockchain. But if you go down, there's lots of, there are contracting jobs as well. There are something here if you're good with, you know, sort of character design. This is a project, you know, $1,200 to $2,000. Somebody there needs some branding. The project budget is $500 to $1,000. Mock-up design, $500 to $1,000. So basically, you can go through, you can just have a look at the kind of projects that are on offer here. So there's a project here for $500 to $650. So you could just do a couple of these projects, you know, and you'd already, you know, you'd be earning very, very good money. So how it actually works, if you go here onto the How It Works tab, it says complete jobs and earn now. So as a Latium freelancer, you have the ability to highlight your skills, complete projects and earn in numerous currencies. So you can just post your portfolio on the website. So you browse the projects. So you look for the projects and then you just submit your bid, or you can select an instant hire project to start working immediately. And then you just complete the project to the employer's specification and submit your work through their contract management system, and then they review your work and then approve payments, and it's released immediately to your Latium wallet. So if you want to get started, then you just have to click on work as a freelancer in order to sign up for this this platform. So I won't go through the whole sign up process here, but because you basically just put your email address in and then just click on sign up and then go through and actually fill out your profile. So I will just say that if you're looking for some projects that they may not be paying as highly, but yet they may be easier to do, then when you're browsing the projects, you can look down the side here and just look for ones. They have ones like usability testing, which is something you don't actually need any experience for. But here, for example, data entry, they have a budget up to $500. just converting PDF files. Here they're just looking for skilled data entry users. And then, for example, here they just need to add some data entry for $200, etc. So some of them are only paying small amounts, but they'll be obviously jobs that you can do quite quickly. But what I'm trying to show is that here's a huge range of projects that you can do on here, from those that are maybe $2,000 to $3,000 and those that maybe may pay, you know, $100 or $200, for example. So here I've just come into the project area to look at graphics and design. So what we're going to do is look for projects in what is a very high demand task, which is actually the logo design category. Now on Fiverr, this is hugely competitive, and that doesn't mean that you can't succeed. It just means that when you start out on Fiverr, for example, you do need to have your prices very, very low, because otherwise it's very hard to get your gigs noticed. So if we just go here, there are some projects here looking for logo designs needed, looking for designers. The project budget is $100 to $200. Somebody here wants a logo doing for between $100 and $175 here. Again, $100 to $150. That's more of a brochure design, for example. Somebody here wants their logo and business card and letterhead needed for $200 to $250. Again, another $200 to $350 logo design project. So there are some really, really great little projects here for logos that you can actually apply for. But the thing is, you're probably going to say, well, actually, I don't really know how to do logos. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you a website where you can make these logos for free, and then obviously submit them for these kinds of projects. So we are going to go to this website that's called freelogodesign.org, FLD, Free Logo Design. And this is a website that allows you to make a logo in seconds or minutes, completely free. So I'm just going to show you how we do that. As you can see, there are lots of there are templates, lots of different templates that you can choose from. So we're just going to start by putting a pretend name and then see what kind of logo we can create. Okay, so say for example, I'm going to open a store, and it's all to do with maybe sea or surf or ocean themes. So let's just call it Spirit of the Waves, for example. Just came up with that out of nowhere. Spirit of the Waves. Okay, so we can go to all categories. So it's going to be a kind of sort of maybe a fashion related shot. We'll say fashion and beauty. It could be any one of a number of things. So then what happens is then we get some different choices of the kinds of logos we could choose. It's got a few examples here. So let's just click on Get Started. So then just click on Get Started. Then it loads up your editor. And then what you're going to do is then when it's done, you see it's given us a nice little example here. So Spirit of the Waves. There you go, Spirit of the Waves. That's a dog. That's not really that's not really going to cut it. But yeah, as you can see, it just comes up with these different kind of ideas. But what you can do is you can actually then customize these actual designs. And then what we have the option to do is then actually customize these different elements. So for example, so we can just, so I'm not too sure about that icon. So I'm just going to delete that icon, and then I can add a different icon if I want. So then it'll just give you a few different examples of icons. You might also have shapes that you can actually add in there. So what I can actually do is I can search for particular icons. So I searched for wave icons here. They've got lots of different options. So I can just pick one of these icons that I feel that I want to use for my logo. So say for example I choose that one. Okay, so let's just go like this, and then I can make it a little bit bigger. I can just play around with it here like that. Then I can also say, well, actually, I want it to be a different color. So let's make it that color. And then also we can change the color of the writing here as well. So we can kind of make it look, as you can see, this kind of make it look different color. So we can make it look a little bit darker, for example. And then just click on apply. So here you go. So I've got my little logo there. which of course, you know, it looks quite simple, but I could spend more time on it. But just for the purpose of the videos, I'm just going to show what I've done there. So I've just very quickly created a little logo. I could add some shapes in there if I want. I could, you know, kind of move this into a different place. There we go. I can also move that, or I could make it smaller and put the waves at the side. So you can have a little play around with, you know, how you want this to look. And as you can see here down on the right, obviously they've got the different styles. So that's obviously in the middle, in the center. You can also curve the text if you want as well, which is quite good. So you can actually bend the text and make it, just see if I can do that actually. There you go, you see? So I could actually do that and make it look a little bit more special, for example. So I can make it, that's moved it a little bit weird. There you go. So I can make it look like that, which is quite cool. And then also I can change the font. So if I'm not too sure about that font, I can look for kind of maybe more handwritten style fonts, for example. So as you can see, that's cool. You can see the different kinds of styles. So for example, if we just say, well, I kind of like that one, that's nice. So when you've finished with your logo, then all you need to do is just download it. So you just click on download. It's actually saved your logo. Now, obviously you would want to sign up and create an account. But what you can actually do, so here you go. So your logo is finished. So I mean, if your client wants a higher res logo, then, obviously that has, a cost involved. But, you know, what you can do is you can just download your free logo here, in PNG file format, which is great because you don't have to pay anything for it to be in a PNG. So then you just download your logo here and then you've got, your logo ready to go. So that's all we have for today. Don't forget that you're looking for projects on latium.org, and also look at some of the other projects that are there, such as data entry and ones that maybe don't require as much experience. But remember, there are always ways to learn stuff for free, even on YouTube, even if you want to start looking for some of those higher paid projects. So I'll put all the links for this video in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a comment below the video telling me where you are watching this from, and I will see you on my next video.